as if we were done with the, don't worry about not making noise, we're good. So as if we were done with the build out here at the shop, we finished the shop last year in about March. Then a few months later, we added the auto spa, which took 100 grand from me. And now we're spending like another $100,000 on a members lounge. So this was the retail space up here. We had the store up here for a year for LGND. If you guys know what LGND is, it is completely online. I thought it'd be cool to have a retail store, but unfortunately this street right here, we have the highway on the other side. But this street is a dead end, and the dead end at the very end is a literal recycling plant. So not many people are traveling up and down this, just driving by. So we don't have much traffic up here. So I think it's kind of a waste of time to only sell a few $1,000s worth of stuff every single month up here. We could use it for more better things. So we're making it a members lounge. Members can come down here anytime while your car is getting detailed. You just want to swing by and have a business meeting here, go in the conference room, chill out here, make yourself a drink, whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it up here. On top of that, all of our events during the summer, we have like 10 events planned for this year. So during those events, if it's super hot out or super cold out, you can get away from all that mess and come up here. So first and foremost, this railing up here is completely getting taken down. It's gonna be glass from the floor to the ceiling all the way down, with the entrance being a glass door with an RFID scanner, or you could put in a code. So all the members will get a unique code they can put in during business hours. They can come down here anytime, come up here and just chill. So glass, floor to ceiling. This is not gonna be here anymore. We're gonna have 2 dining tables right here. 1, 2, with 2 seats at them. 2 lounge chairs over here. That's what those X's are. A bar over there, self-serve bar. And then all of this stuff's in the way, but we have 3 larger 4-seater dining tables, round dining tables going over here. 2 booths, like restaurant style booths on the end, on the opposite side of the bar over there. Right in front of our conference room. And you can see some of the stuff that we have, some of the furniture. These are the seats for the 4-seater dining tables. These are the seats for the 2-seater dining tables. No, maybe those are the seats for the 4-seater. These are nice. Honestly, I ordered so much, I don't even know what is what anymore. Anyway, so we have some furniture coming in. We sold all of our displays from the retail store. These are the only ones remaining. And then we have the few wall displays that we have on the wall still. Our simulator that was back in our employee lounge. It's got a 3 TV setup. It's not completely set up yet, but this is going to be over here in the corner, so that anybody can use it at any time. Then over here, we have our design room, our tailor-made room. So unfortunately, our winter wall, this was actually a wall where people can come in and take a pin and show where they're from. But we also had our winners on here with the big gold pins who put them there themselves. And then the Polaroids of all the winners. But this is gonna be coming down because this whole entire area right here, up until that taped off area, is going to be a tailor-made room where we will have a TV here, a bunch of displays of really cool parts that are customized off cars, like control panels off of a Lamborghini. I bought a Lamborghini Urus steering wheel that will paint some pieces, calipers off a Lamborghini Huracan that we're gonna paint with like an Italian flag for one, and the other ones will do different colors. So a bunch of really cool parts off of supercars and trucks that we're gonna have up here as displays, and then a TV with an island where we can sit down with the customer and show them a real-time rendering of how their car is gonna look right displayed in front of them. Super cool lighting all inside here. I have a bunch of different types of lights. So all of these ones are coming down. I'm gonna have about 30 of these for sale. If one of you guys seems to want them, they'll be for sale. All of the lights getting changed out in here. This is gonna be a cool natural wood top island. And then all of these cabinet displays on the side are gonna be natural wood with all LED ambient lighting. Coming over, got a slat wall over here so you can kind of see through it but not see 100% clear through. On this wall right here, one wall's going up so that completely separates this room. On this side of the wall, it's gonna have a big The Lab Members Lounge light logo, so you can come in here, take a picture in front of it, whatever you want to do. Our fitting room is now going to change into a call room, so we're going to have a glass frosted door and then a countertop in here in the corner, and we'll do a bunch of soundproofing insulation in here so that you can come in here, make a business call, be completely separate from anybody else that's in here if there's anyone else in here. And then inside this walled off area that they're putting up right now, that is going to be 2 offices, one for my little brother, one for my marketing manager Ryan, and they're currently downstairs in the glass offices. So since they're moving up here, we'll have 2 offices opened up down there for more sales personnel as we grow. But other than that, that's about it. That is about it. This needs to get changed out to the lab. That is what's gonna happen up here. It should take about a month and a half. This takes a day to do this wall right here, but then again, still waiting on all of my stuff to come in. So we have a lot of furniture coming in, ton of tables, ton of chairs. I have the custom signs. And then once all of this is done, we're gonna do the glass. So the glass is gonna be the very, very last thing. But it's gonna be sick, because you're not gonna have a railing anymore. So during the shows, when this parking lot's completely packed and you see a bunch of sardines out there, you know, 1,000 people just standing there, you could be up here in the AC, or if it's cold out, in the heat, chilling, having a quick drink with your friends, or you can come down again anytime when there's not an event going on, while your car is getting detailed, while your car is getting worked on, or just simply come down here just to get away from the wife or the kids, whatever, just hang out. So pretty cool plans. It's gonna be cool when it's done. So let's take along for the process.
We got a Lamborghini Urus steering wheel here, Urus steering wheel. We are just getting it all disassembled, ready to get some cool paint done to it. All the chrome accents here I have pulled off. Just getting this last chrome piece pulled off. Gonna get all some cool colors done to it, as well as getting the shift paddles painted. So it'll be a display piece to give some customers a sort of visual option to see just how far and how crazy they can go with aftermarket modifications on their vehicle. As well as over here we have an air vent I've already pulled apart. Again, factory chrome on the air vent. We're all gonna go with a crazy color on that. Here we have a shifter plate for a SF90. We're doing that all custom colors. We have some calipers off of a Lamborghini Aventador. These are all gonna get painted different colors. So it's gonna be all for sort of our show and display room that they're doing upstairs. I'm not sure what they're calling it, but just gonna give customers a better idea of exactly what can be customized and things they didn't even realize were possible that are possible.
Alright guys, so today we are going over the members lounge. It took us a good 4 months, I would say, to get this thing done from start to finish, and it is completely done now. So we have 2 levels of membership. We have platinum, and then we have black. You get these nice metal cards after you sign up. There's a 6-month minimum membership, and you get a bunch of perks from detailing, where you can come into the shop and get a free detail every single week for the base. And then the platinum is unlimited, so as many times as you can physically come here. And then you also get a free mobile detail every single month for the black, and then for the platinum you get 4 free mobile detailing services every single month. So if you live 30 miles away, or if you are working too much and you just want us to come to your work office where you're parked in the parking lot, we will literally come mobile detail your car in the parking lot of your office. But in addition, you get the access to the members lounge. So let's go upstairs and check it out. This light's been here since we first built the shop originally. So if you remember, this shop was not built from the ground up. It was a pre-existing building, and it was pretty run down. There was a really old, crusty, dusty fan here, and to get up there to put this light was a pretty difficult challenge, but it's here, it's been there, and it still looks perfect with this view right here. So we did full glass. This was a railing just like the stairs that went from here all the way down to the front of the building glass. Put these nice 2 linear LEDs on the wall. You have a keypad that the members get their own code to get into the lounge. And then the lounge. I put 2 more offices up here just to have some more office space in the building. Before, this was the LG&D retail store. So changed it to a members lounge so we could actually give the members another perk to their membership. But additionally, I have an idea that I want to run by you guys on what we can use this space for. There's 2 things. But first we'll go over the members lounge. Okay, so the same linear lights that we have on the entrance out here, we put 3 more along these office doors right here. Have these 2 really cool wood paper mache type lights above 2 marble tables. I'm missing a marble tabletop because these came from, I think, China. Most of the stuff came from China, furniture-wise in here, and it takes a while to come from China. They make some really cool stuff, decent quality. It looks really cool. May not be the best built, but usually you'll have something missing. So we're missing a tabletop. Not everything was from China. When I build something out, whether it's the shop itself or the auto spa or the members lounge, anytime I'm looking for some really cool, unique stuff to put in a space, I just search Google. I find the first thing that looks like what I want to fit the area accordingly, and whoever it's from, Usually there will only be one option for something as special as you really want or are seeking for a space. So I specifically wanted a chair that looked like this, and there was only one website that sold this type of chair. Any other websites, there might be some caveats to, such as shipping takes too long, out of stock, or too expensive. So really you just have to do a lot of Google searching to find all of the right furniture that you want. You're not going to find everything you want on one website unless you are moving into an apartment and you really want to keep it budget friendly. You might stick to Wayfair, or you might stick to Amazon stuff. But for me, it's more about the look, so it doesn't matter where I get it as long as I get it. And I plan out about 2 months, 2 to 3 months ahead, because some of this stuff takes like 16 weeks to come in. Some of it takes 2 weeks. So you really have to plan out and have a list of everything and how long it takes, and have all the costs on there and have everything on there with the links, so that when you're ready to order, you have a list that you can just go off one by one and just start ordering everything. So I don't order everything search by search, like search one thing and order it. I get a list, and then I'll allocate 2 hours of time to go down that list and just order everything, just fire it off. So 2 marble tables here. We have 2 actually very nice chairs. These are from Rove Concepts. These are like $1,000 a chair. Nice coffee table. Don't remember where that one's from. Another side table. You can see we're going with the marble and gold look in here. Lab custom plasma cut sheet metal / hand railing that we have some LEDs in back of. We have pictures of my cars variously scattered around the lounge. And then we have a pretty big bar. This is meant to be a self-serve bar. If you are entertaining friends, if you're a member and you come up here and you bring a friend for a meeting, you know, make a drink for yourselves and talk over the bar. Don't know exactly how many people are going to make use of this as members, because again, we're not on a main road. We don't have too much foot traffic, and people to come out of their way to go to a members lounge isn't on the top of the priority list. Like I said, I'll go over my idea in a second. We have the hanging plant lights. These were very difficult to find and took quite a while to come in. Like, these things were pretty cheap. They were probably $150 per light. We have a total of 5 of them, but it took them like 8 weeks to come in. The 3 round dining tables that we have here, actually very expensive, but came from, I believe, Wayfair. Wayfair has some cool stuff. You just gotta search really, really deep for it. And these took a while to come in as well. Chairs, I believe, are from All Modern. We have the same gray tufted, it's like tied together, intertwined suede fabric. Those are all for the dining tables, and then we have very similar ones in a different color. They're also tall chairs for our 2 high tops over here. Black marble top with a gold base, and then more gold on our little lounge area back here with the white suede material and then the gold legs. And then we got this really cool, like double peanut looking or double cucumber, double eggplant looking coffee table. Our simulator that was in our employee lounge all the way in the back is now up here. We still have to finish setting it up, but that will be usable for all the members and anyone that comes up here. We have a little bit of snacks. This picture is a little crooked. Snacks, conference room. This is used by us actively almost every single day for meetings. But if you were a member, you can come up here and host business meetings. So you have plenty of space to do your work. You have plenty of space to entertain people. You can bring as many people as you wanted, just don't have a huge party. But you can bring a group of 4 people that are all in your business with you and have a sit-down business meeting. We have a 3D printer that you can use if you want, if you know how to use a 3D printer. And then you can display everything on the TV and be super efficient. Okay, we did the slat wall. I didn't talk about that. In here, everything was already here except for the walls were blue. The slat wall was not there. We did the slat wall along with LED strips randomly placed. This is how the garage of my house is, and I wanted to replicate that here, and it looks beautiful. And then I love the fake grass stuff, of course. Obviously, just put that behind the TV. We have 2 booth seating. We have 2 booth seats. So you can actually sit down with a group of 4 people and bring food here and eat it. At one point or another, we're gonna host events. We actually have a grand opening for the members lounge that we're gonna throw, but at one point or another, we will actually start throwing more events that are held just up here, not in the shop area downstairs, or events that kind of go from downstairs to up here. So we'll probably end up having catering events where we're serving food, and we have plenty of area for people to eat. One of them came in a little broken. Back of the bar, we have 2 coolers. We have an ice machine and a sink and plenty of storage space. We even have our own custom lab napkins. And then we go into the lab tailor-made room. So there's a lot of display room in here on the walls, and I bought a lot of random used parts off of eBay, such as the Lamborghini Huracan intake manifold. Did not buy that. That's a Valvetronic sample exhaust for an R8, and we had everything that I bought custom painted. So this was just the original like bronze from Lamborghini, and we painted it purple with the white fins. We have a Ferrari 458 bumper wrapped in half black, half white, just to show vinyl wrap. 4 Lamborghini Huracan calipers that I bought off of eBay, custom painted in various different colors so you can see the various different ways to do things. And then we have a Range Rover Velar cream headlight out of a 2024 Range Rover Velar. This one, obviously, I still need to fill some space here. We have a ton of space and a ton of storage space. This is all custom built out by hand. LED strips placed in between. I mean, this was all drawn on paper just like the shop was. So it took me a good couple hours to draw this out, and then I had to meet with multiple contractors to go over it over and over and over again. And then before they actually do it, they want to confirm with you that you want it done this way. So this is exactly how I drew it out, and it came out awesome. This is probably the area that has the most money involved in it. I had to buy a used steering wheel. I had to buy a used shift selector, center console piece from a 488 Ferrari. I had to buy the AC vent, the center shift selector out of a Lamborghini Urus, the center selector out of a SF90, and the door sill plate, as well as these off of eBay as well. These are factory OEM Ferrari seatbelt options, so we can show people different colors of seatbelts. We show people how we can custom paint all of the little trim pieces on steering wheels, shifters. This was all custom painted as well, all the yellow and the black. Of course, this is all custom painted, that's not factory. And then we even re-engraved, I actually did that upside down because I was rushing this, but I re-engraved the hazard button after these buttons were painted all white. I had to re-engrave all of them in the hazards upside down. But you get the point. So super, super customizable. We can do down to the details. We have some extra seatbelt options in here from our supplier that we can use for your seatbelts. But the point is, we want to completely fill this space with as many different samples of stuff that we can use to show customers what they can do to their car. We have the TV, that's an 80-inch TV over there. That is going to be used to show renderings in real time so that we can sit down with whoever it is that wants to spend a lot of money to change their car. If we are doing that much work to your car, we want to show you how it looks beforehand, and it's much easier to do it in person. So we encourage people to come down to our design room. If you're spending 50+ K on a car or a truck, we want to show you on the TV how it's going to look, and we could talk about it back and forth and come to a decision on how everything is going to look when the truck is done or the car is done. And then we have these slat wall panels that you can see right through. I don't even know why I have a curtain if you can still see right through. 2 display wheels. All of my 3D LED signs in this building are from China. That right there is from China. That's individual letters with LED backing, as well as the Lab Members Lounge sign, all from China. It's not too expensive, but it does take a while to come in. And then finally, we have a call room. Just a little call room if you want some privacy. If we have an event up here and super loud, you need to take a call, go in here. Or if there's a couple other people in here, you don't want them hearing your business, go in here. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm not gonna show you inside the office because they're currently working in there, but they are very well done. My idea that I want to tell you guys was that we have a bar that's not going to be used to its full potential all the time. I'm thinking of opening a little coffee shop in here called Cars and Coffee. So it would be Cars and Coffee at the lab, and we would have someone here from like 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and we would sell coffee and muffins and donuts and danishes and croissants and all the small things that you can just heat up, but really good coffee as well. And then you actually have a reason to come in here and pop out your laptop and get your work done, because this place really does look like a better Starbucks. So yeah, coffee shop. And then when we do our Cars and Coffees and other events, people don't need to go to a food truck or a different coffee vendor that we have to have come here. They can just come up here, get their coffee, overlook the whole entire event through the glass. So either way, guys, Members Lounge. I'm missing 2 things. You might want to know about them. You might not. The lights, also from some website that definitely got them from China, but super cool. Unique design for every single pendant, and then also the pendants above the booths over there. And we have shelving behind the bar with LEDs for the bottles. If this turns into a coffee shop, those bottles, again, those are not for people. This isn't a bar. We don't sell this liquor, but if we had a client that we wanted to cheers a bottle of champagne or a bottle of scotch with, then we would do that. But if this turns into a coffee shop, that will all be coming down. Yeah, guys, Members Lounge. It took a little bit to get done, but it is done. That weight is off my shoulders, and you can come enjoy it if you're a member, or you wait until it's a coffee shop. but I gotta figure that out. So it's not gonna be anytime within the next month or two. So if you're in the area and you wanna check it out, come down, we'll give you a tour, and maybe you become a member, maybe you don't. But either way, guys, I hope we see you down here at some point, whether it's an event or because you're a member or because you're a customer.